right, so today we're going to be doing area of a parallelogram again, and I want to review that the formula is area equals base times height. So we're going to go over these three problems in exercise 1, and so I need you to have that paper out. The classwork, the opening exercise is what we did yesterday. You can kind of review that to yourself another time, but we did go over that yesterday. All right, so sometimes they give us information that we don't need to know in order to calculate the area. We have to be able to take the information that we need and use that in the calculation. So we've got, for number 1, part A, we have 3 different numbers. We only need 2 of them. We need the base and the height in order to figure the area. So the base is 6. The height is 4. This is a basic fact, 24. I have to go back and take a look at the measurement. I need to have the measurement there to have a correct answer. So it's centimeters, and we always measure area in squares or square units. So it's centimeters squared. So when we take a look at the next one, we've got a base of 25. We have a height of 8. 10 is the information that we don't need to know in order to calculate the answer. So here I can do a mental math in order to find the answer. I've got 8 times 5 is 40. I've got 8 times 20 is 160. When I put those together, I get 200. I have to go back here, meters squared is my answer. All right, letter C. Again, I need to find my base and my height. So my base is 12. My height is 7. The extra information they give is 11 5/10 or 11 1/2. I don't need that in order to calculate the area. 12 times 7 is 84. I go back here, feet squared. All right? So those are the first 3. Now I need you to get your problem set out and have that ready. We're going to do problems 1, 3, and 5 together. This evening I want you to try 2, 4, and 6 on your own and bring those back tomorrow. Then I will give you an exit ticket that will be due next week. All right? So let's take a look at number 1. Now, number 1, there is no possible way for me to draw a line to make it perpendicular. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to draw the height out to the side, since there's no way to draw it inside. All right, and I went a little bit far. It's a little difficult to see on this whiteboard. Okay. So here is my height. So they want you to draw and label the height. So this would be the height. All right? So take a look carefully at this one at number 2 and think about, can I draw a perpendicular line on the inside? If I can draw the height on the inside. If not, I'm going to have to draw it out here on the outside. Now the additional that you add onto the base does not count towards the base. You just have the original base when you do your calculations. All right, so let's take a look at number 3. So hopefully you can do number 2 then on your own. So number 3, calculate the area of each parallelogram. The figures are not drawn to scale, and we've talked about what that means. All right, so we need to find and if you need to write it out here again, area is base times height. And we've got the base of 13, the height of 6, and so this is going to be 18 and 60, which is 78 centimeters squared. All right, so down here, now we've got some things that look a little crazy. So I want to point some things out to you as we're doing this so that you will know what to look for in number 6. All right, So we've got a whole bunch of numbers there. And they've even added on what they've added to the base. So for number 5, we have a base of 2.5. And I'll write it up here. I'll draw a line. So we have a base of 2.5. And we have a height of 5.25. So we have times 5.25. So, and these are in inches. So I need to put this into improper fractions so that it can be multiplied. So I've got 5/2 times, this would be 20, 21/4, so that it can be multiplied. So now when I multiply, I'm multiplying, I know that 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 times 20 is 100. So I've got 105/8. Now, I need to divide this. 105 divided by 8. I know that 8 can go 13 times, and then there is 1/8 left over. That would be inches squared. So this would be 13 1/8 inches squared. Notice I did not include what I had to add here in order to get the height. I did not include this in my calculation. So remember that for when you're calculating 4 and 6. All right? So if you have any questions, you can email me. I want you to work on 2, 4, and 6. Bring those back tomorrow. We'll go over those, and then I will have an assignment for you. And if you have any questions about the assignment, you can always email me. Keep watching, stay curious, and always keep learning.